So many people are so fixated about the different region and different PSF they are entering, they do not pay attention or much attention into where the government is putting hundreds of millions or even billions into. I'm going to touch on topic number one right now, and this is a very exciting one. I believe all of you are right now looking around Singapore to see what are worth waiting for in the next 10 or even 12 to 18 months. So the shifting landscape. This is the entire new launch, rather land sales that we see in the current next 12 to 18 months. Okay. And for many of you, you must be wondering, why am I putting up two origin of sale? One is by way of collective sale and one is by way of government land sales. So at the end of the day, just to let you know, by way of collective sale, this will take place likely 12 to 18 months from the date of land acquisition. But by way of government land sale, it could be as soon as the next 12 calendar months. So how many of you want to make a guess the number of launches that we have coming up in the next 12 to 18 months? So to let you know, we actually have 36 so-called land sales that are done, either by way of private acquisition or if not, by way of government land sales. So in this instance, we have a good 24 of them by way of collective sale or if not en bloc. So by way of such land acquisition, what we will see organically is that developer will need to pay a premium above the market valuation to the existing homeowners to acquire 80% vote for the en bloc to proceed. And because of the nature that you got to pay a premium to en bloc the existing owner, we will also see that the aftermath of the relaunch, how this will be translated to the consumer pricing when the development launch. So with this way of land acquisition, we will likely see prices to be launched at a way higher price than the government land sales. And in this arena, we are seeing 24 of them by such acquisition. And by way of government land sales, we have only 12 of them. So private acquisition has outweighed double the amount of government land sales in the next 12 to 18 months. And we dive a bit deeper. We look at the different three regions of Singapore. We have dark blue being the outside central region of Singapore, light blue being the rest of central region, and also the orange color, which is the core central region of Singapore. So looking at the core central region, we have 8 development in total. So we have Watten Estate Condo, we have 8 Duke Road, we also have Surrey Point, Sophia Road, Mount Emily, Peace Center, Maxwell House, and also Marina View. And you can see that based on these 8 development, only 1 are by way of government land sales. So government is not really focusing so much in the core central region of Singapore. The rest are by way of private acquisition. And then we have in the rest of central region, a total of 17. Okay, almost 10 more than the core central region. And out of which we have 4 that falls under by way of government land sales, the rest, which is 13 of them, under private acquisition. Okay, so in District 5, we have Slim Barrack Parcel A and B, Gloria Mansion, and Terra Hill, which is the former Flynn Park. In District 7, we have the Golden Mile complex that went through an en bloc. We also have in the District 15 arena, a lot of them mostly are boutique development, except Dunman Road and Jalan Tembusu. They can yield up to more than 1,000 units. And in District 13, we have Euro Asia Apartment, and in the other district of District 14, we have Pauter Building, the Center Lodge as well. And also in the last but not least, we have Lorong and Telok Kurau, okay, also by way of private acquisition. And also in the outside central region, in the western side, we have Genting Road, Lakeside Apartment, and also Pine Grove Parcel A, Jalan Anak Bukit, and also Dairy Farm. In the northern side, we have Lentor, 3 of them, Parcel A, B, and Central. And in District 19, we have Chuan Park and Jensen Mansion, and District 16, the Seneca, and makes up of 11 of the outside central region development. So you could see that based on my previous so-called analogy, then there is more transaction volume in any arena, or even land launches or activity in any arena. We will likely see the price to be escalating at another level high. Okay, so in rest of central region, I am foreseeing that prices will shoot up at a double quick time basis. So people who have entered the rest of central region in the last maybe 2-3 years will enjoy significant growth given this new land activity that are happening in the next 12 to 18 months. All right. So next, this is how it looks like for the entire chart as first shown just now. So what's so important here, given that in just different rest of central region, core central region, and outside central region, which is what many salespeople on the sales floor will be focusing on, I want to show you what's so important here is actually the economic gateway and key growth area of Singapore. That's where we need to pay our attention to. So many people are so fixated about the different region and different PSF they are entering, they do not pay attention or much attention into where the government is putting hundreds of millions or even billions into. Okay, so in this instance, we're going to focus on these two areas. And in the northern area, we have the Punggol Digital District merging with the Woodland Regional Center, and we call these the Northern Gateway, all right, with a regional center and a digital district. So in the western area, we have the Jurong Innovation District forming together with the Jurong Lake District and the Tuas Megaport, and right now we call this the Western Gateway. And in the central or southern area, we have the relocation of the 4 ports, namely Brani, Keppel, Tanjong Pagar, and Pasir Panjang, together with the Greater Southern Waterfront Initiative, and we call this the Central Gateway. And in the eastern side of Singapore, we have the relocation of the Paya Lebar Air Base, freeing up 800 hectares of land, and also the Changi East Region Plan, part of the Changi Urban District, forming an ecosystem, and right now we call it the Eastern Gateway. And in today's masterclass, what's so important, because this is a quick recap from the main masterclass anyway, for many of you who have attended before, what we want to illustrate here is how would this impact in terms of your investment if it forms around this growth area, okay? And of course, coupled with the recent August National Day rally by PMD.